Hey everybody! We finished season 2 of Buffy and it's time for the character tier list. Um, I feel like there are going to be some people in the same spots and some people are going to be moving around. For sure. Because this season was crazy. There were so many new people. There were so many fun people. And there's so many people we lost, okay? We lost Jenny, we lost Angel, Spike and Drusilla seem like they're leaving. I don't even know what to think anymore. This is a season 2 tier list I found, but I'm trying to see, it feels like there are people missing from it. I don't know if I can add more people. Because I don't see Spike or Drew on here. Okay, I'm back. I had to cut for a second. I found this season 2 character tier list, but they didn't have Drew or Spike on it. And I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense. They're literally a super fucking important part of season 2. But it had one-off characters on it, which I'm like, that's fun, but you have to have the mains on here too. What are you doing? Alright. I've added Drew and Spike, so we're good. We should be good to start ranking. There was probably a big cut there, but that's okay. Alright, who are we starting with? Oh, our girl Amy came back this season. I like Amy. She did something dumb, but we can be friends. I'd be friends with Amy. She's got magic powers. It would have been kind of cool if they brought her back into this situation. Willow ended up having to do it, but it could have been awesome if they had got Amy's help. I think that would have been good writing. But I also like the idea of Willow developing magic. But as a one-off character when Amy's around, even if she fucked up like she did with Xander and the love spell, she's a fun character to have. Oh, then we have, the most complicated one. Angel. So Angel's hard, right? Because he's a bad guy. Once he turns back, he's super helpful at the beginning of the season. They're very in love. But then he turns into a bad guy. But he's a very compelling bad guy. And then he gets his soul back at the end and dies. So it's kind of obviously, that's so hard because I think I liked him more this season when he was good and when he was bad. And guys, this isn't based on any criteria other than my feelings when I'm watching the show. But I think as a villain and as a character in general, even when he was evil, it was so fun to watch him that I think I have to put him in kind of icon status. He's kind of an iconic villain and an iconic good guy. It's not me saying what he did was right. I mean, he killed fucking Jenny. But there isn't a point where the man is not entertaining as the bad guy, and you still root for him to get his soul back, even when he does, horrible shit. It's a great character. He's so much better in Season 2 than I felt he was in Season 1. He made, great strides. It was, he was, a main part of this season, and I just loved it. Buffy, that's my queen. We know where she goes. She has been through enough. Leave her alone. I got 4 more seasons of her going through trauma. Oh, poor Buffy. She had a great season though. She had a couple moments of main characteritis, but not a lot. And she does a really good job of learning from things. And we got to see her delve into some really complex emotions with everything that happened with Angel. But she stayed strong. And I mean, that finale, she did what she absolutely had to do, which had to have been the hardest thing ever, to sacrifice Angel to save the world right as he got his soul back. I feel for her so much, and I'm excited to see what happens in season 3 for her. She's amazing, and I really love her as a main character, as someone who tends to stick to side characters. She's still one of my favorites. I don't know, if I see her and Angel being able to fix their relationship. I don't think I do. But, maybe they try. If he's not dead in hell forever. I don't know if he's super dead. You never know in this show. Anything could happen. Cordy, my queen. Cordy's just gotten better. She's still, sarcastic and mean and blunt. But then you see these moments of her really trying to be helpful, to be nice to Xander or to be nice to Willow, and she does care even if she's not always the best at showing it. but she's there and she, like, cares what people think. And we get to see her care too much what, like, her older friends thought. And then she's like, wait a second, I'm a badder bitch than all of you. I'll date who I want. I'll do what I want. And I really love seeing that. I think it's, like, a little more realistic growth for the teens who actually watched this growing up, being like, yeah, I don't have to think of care what my friends think about who I date as long as they're a good person. Like, you know, I can make decisions for myself in those regards, and I really like that. I'm trying to tell who this person is. I cannot tell who that is. I think this is, like, the zombie lady who is from the episode where Giles, we get his backstory. She wasn't that memorable. She just, like, kind of died. Same with the doctor. He was just, like, he was there. I guess he was trying to help the kids. That was nice. But he's super dead. Is this fucking Ethan? Because I can't tell who this is. I think it's Ethan. Giles' ex-boyfriend. I think that's him because I don't see him anywhere else on here. He needs improvement, okay? Improvement. He's mean, but he's kind of funny. He's kind of funny. And, like, him and Giles play off each other well. He's an interesting character, and I would like to see more of him. But he is also a bad guy. So, get fucked. My boy! He's, okay, it's hard to look at him and not be, it's Max from Roswell. But then I'm like, okay, no. He is dead, so he's not going to get any improvement. But his character was very compelling. Cool motive, still murder was kind of the tagline of that episode. If he hadn't have betrayed Buffy, he could have been a mainstay of the group, is all I'm saying. This one, it's even harder to not be like, it's Wentworth Miller. Where else would you put him? But I'll put him in needs improvement because he was the least sexist of the fucking swimmers, I think. And also because he's Wentworth Miller and you can't make me put him lower than that. If he had gotten to survive, he had, like, kind of a puppy dog crush on Buffy after she saved him, which was kind of funny, and I kind of wish he didn't get turned into a sea monster so he could have stayed around longer. But he at least has to go there because I know I won't get to rank him any other season. Then we have Giles. Giles moves up. I think I had Giles in Friend in the first season. Giles killed it this season. He had so many great moments. He had so many great episodes. There were times where I got annoyed with him, but it was, like, fair, and it was awesome, and I loved him and Jenny so much, and now they're over, and it makes me sad. I just think Giles, like, really grew on me this season. He was so helpful most of the time. He hid less stuff. I felt I really liked him a lot more throughout this season, and I definitely think he has earned the Slayer Icon Queen status. He has moved up. The teacher who dated a child can go straight there. The child who was murdered her and then killed a bunch of innocent people as a ghost can also go there. He can go above her because he was at least a child. Jenny, queen, icon. She betrayed them. I know, it was wrong. She should have told the truth. But I don't care. It's, like, Jenny is so awesome. She, like, it was so cool for her actually to be more tied into the story than we thought. She worked her ass off to try to make up for it. And it's not like she chose to, like, go there and, like, knew this was all gonna happen. She, like, was just doing her duty, and then she fell in love, and she cared about these kids, and she became friends with even Angel, and it was, like, really complicated for her. And she was an amazing character, and it's the last time I'm gonna get to rank her, so she gets to be a Slayer Icon Queen. I miss her so much. She was someone, I think, in season 1, I think I might have had an even needs improvement. I can't remember exactly where she was, because I just felt like we didn't get enough of her. And, like, I felt every time she showed up this season, it mattered. It was great. I was cheering for her, even when I was mad. Like, Jenny was just a really great character this season. I think she's one of the ones that defines this season, you know? And I'm really sad that we're not going to see her going forward. Buffy's mom, Hugo needs improvement. I really liked Buffy's mom in the first season, and in this season, every episode she's in, she's pissing me off. She always does, like, one nice thing, but the rest just pissing me off. And also threatening to kick out your kid in any circumstances, garbage, bad parenting. No thank you. That's where she belongs. She got work to do. Kendra, Slayer icon queen. I loved her in the first two-parter. I wanted her back so bad. I did not want her back just for her to die. That makes me so sad because her and Buffy as friends, like, fighting together. I wanted her to be a reoccurring character throughout the show. I wonder if they want to set it up so there's only one Slayer again, but, like, I think if Kendra dies, there's another Slayer, right? Like, now there's always going to be two? Or because Buffy's already alive, it won't happen? I'm not sure. But that's where Kendra deserves, because we're also not going to get to rank her again, and I just really liked her. This is the football guy. He did make improvements. So I would say pre the episode where he comes out and works on being a better person, he's here. But we actually saw him in that episode make improvements. So I think who he is now, we could maybe be friends. He accepted himself. We saw him being a lot kinder and making up to the girls he kind of harassed by making a difference. And that episode was kind of funny. He was a good red herring. The conversation between him and Xander was nice. And yeah, I think that's actually kind of fair for him. Because I think if he came back as a reoccurring now, he would be being kind, and I think that's okay. The nurse was interesting, because she died, so she can't really make any improvements. But, like, yeah, I'm gonna put her here. She was, like, compelling, and I felt bad for her, but, like, she can't really make an improvement, and I didn't love her as much as I love these two boys. Our boy Oz. Okay, I don't know if Oz is here yet. I feel like Oz is in We Can Be Friends because I really like him. I like what I've seen so far, but he's kind of similar to Jenny last season where he hasn't been in enough for me to be like, yes, this is my guy. I go hard for him. Like, if this was like a tournament, anyone in this row beats out Oz for me. But I think in season 3, Oz could really become one of my faves. I don't remember who the fuck this guy is, so he can go there. Get sucked into hell. I fucking hate the principal. Fuck that guy. Literally, he's like, I know about the Hellmouth, and I don't even do anything about it, but I hate you, Buffy. I fucking hate him. I miss Flutie. This guy can go to hell. The child from the hospital, we can draw together. We can make crayon drawings. I liked him. We'll just put him there because he was a good side character. Oh, this was the girl who was, like, partying and she got turned into a vampire, but I don't remember her dying. Is she still out there? I'd say needs improvement. She was fun, but she did try to kill Buffy. This is the girl that Angel turned. I don't care that much about her. I'm sorry. She died, like, immediately. This was the uncle. He was more interesting than these characters, so I'll put him here, but he is dead, so he can't improve. But I think he's above these characters in how much I was interested and liked him, so I'll put him there. Whistler is interesting. He's a new character. I'll put him in needs improvement. I think that's where he starts, because we only see him in the final 2 episodes of this season, and, like, he's kind of helpful, but he's kind of in riddles and annoying, so if he stays, maybe he'll be involved more and could go up. But I think that's where he belongs right now. Our Queen Willow, we know where she belongs. Slayer icon queen. I love her to death. She has had a great season. She got over Xander. She got a werewolf boyfriend. She's had so many helpful moments. She's still great comedic relief. Some of her jokes are some of my faves. She's really learned how to kind of speak for herself and, like, be like, especially in, like, that last episodes, right? She's like, I want to do the spell. It's my decision. I'm doing it. And I really have loved that growth for her, and I'm excited to see where she goes. I'm so happy she survived getting the bookcase thrown on her. The bar guy betrayed Angel. He can get sucked into hell. We don't care about him. What order do I want to do these? Let's do Drew. Drew is interesting because I do love her as a character, but not at the level I love these people. She is super scary. Um, but I do like her. I do like her as a character. If she wasn't evil, we could maybe be friends. I feel like she needs improvement if we wanted her to be a good guy, but like as the character who she is, I think I like the character a lot, but she's not at like Slayer icon queen status for me yet. I think she could get there. She was close when she like rose from the ashes carrying Spike, and I thought she was going to be this insane villain, but she kind of stayed at the same level she was at the beginning of the season. But if she got like some real evil shit going on, I feel like she could move up just based on the evil. We're saving Xander for last because I have a lot to say. Spike. Spike really grew on me in the last episode. I probably would have put him here, but actually I do think he's probably topping We Can Be Friends. I really liked him in the last 2 episodes. And I was starting to like him more and more because I felt like he was like the sane villain to Angel's insane villain. And he grew on me a lot. I mean, I had liked his one-liners, but I was like, okay, he like came out really strong in the beginning, and then him and Drew kind of teetered off a bit until the 2-parter where Kendra first shows up and they like kidnap Angel. And then he is kind of out of commission for a lot of the season. But I can really see him becoming one of my favorite characters because I liked when he worked with Buffy. I thought that was really entertaining. And, like, I was fine with the fact he was only doing it to save him and Drew. Like, that's what I thought might happen. It's kind of what I wanted to happen. So, yeah, I think he's there. I think he's very close. I think if he's in another season and we really get to ham him up and have fun, I could see him going up. Finally, we have Xander. I think it came down to Xander in the last one also and how I feel about him. And it's crazy because there are moments in this season where I was like, Xander could be here. Xander could be in the top. And then there are moments where I'm like, no, he's still down here. He's still like, I like Xander, but he's just not one of my faves. And there are moments where I'm like, you could be down here. He's never boring. He might need to be here for a couple of things. Here's the thing. For the way he talked about Angel and like the way he didn't tell Buffy and all this shit, part of me wants to put him here. And then I'm like, but that's not fair because there were some moments where I felt like he was here. But I'm like, do I put him at top of needs improvement? Because there's like 4 or 5 episodes where I was like, he needs to be here. There's his fucking not telling Buffy that they were working on the spell makes me want him here. His and Cordy's relationship, I think, and how much I like watching them interact is the only reason I want to put him here, and his loyalty, I kind of want to put him here. But, like, I feel like he needs to grow up a bit from everything they've all gone through. People might get mad, but my gut is saying here or at the very bottom of here. Because he was very loyal and stuff like that. But, like, his, like, blind spot is Angel and his rage and anger towards him. And I feel like it's something he needs to work on. And I think, like, Buffy might be mad at him when she finds out next time, too. I'm mad at him right now. And he's going there because I'm mad at him right now. And that's what I feel in this moment after watching the finale is where I think he belongs. Because he needs improvement. You have a girlfriend now. Why are you still obsessed with Buffy? Why can't you, like, see other people's perspectives? And I think the hypocrisy of the shit he did when mind controlled and then being like, no, Angel wanted to do all this shit or whatever, when we all know he didn't. I'm losing my voice. I'm so mad. But yeah, I think I have to be honest where Xander falls for me, and he might not fall there for you, and that is okay. But in this moment, that is where he falls for me. So this is my season 2. This is how I felt about the characters. Obviously, the main characters are going to be more important going into season 3 than some of these one-offs, but it is fun to have them up here. Let me know what you thought of this season. Let me know what you thought of my rankings. If you go on to Tiermaker and you play this same list, send me a picture of it in Discord in our Buffy YouTube chat to let me know where you put everybody in season 2. I had so much fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this bonus video, and I will see you next time for season 3. Have a good one.